Welcome back. Oh, I forgot to turn on my avatar. There we go. There we go. The avatar's working now. Hello! Okay, so I had this tombstone. I always try out a legendary tombstone. Hi! Look at that look in his face. Yeah, what I wanted to do was get rid of some of these quests. Well, I've been piling up and 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 piling up. Well, not piling up. It's the ones that are constantly on that I want to get rid of. Like that one there. But first, we're going to go to the ship and dump off a bunch of things that I don't need anymore. Like all these clothing items now I've got on me that I don't need. I'm going to dump them in the ship's fucking hull, cargo hold. Yeah, the adventurer hat. Thanks, Sam. Don't want. Don't need that anymore. Don't need them anymore. I'll leave the new marks there. Might use that later. That can go away. And yeah, the ship captain's hat will do. I'll put that away. Sevo! Sevo! Will you stop being a pest? That can be useful, so we'll put it away. I want to try that out at some point. The Big Bang is okay as a shotgun. So is that, really? But it's what I want to carry for weight. That's got a lot of laser damage, but hey, it's pretty light, so I'll just leave it there. That's a silenced pistol that can shoot things, like target locks and things like that. But I've got... That's probably why you heard me on... Yeah, I was not using the silenced weapon when I shot the... Right. A Tanto we can keep just for the lols. The saying I've got a Tanto. That can get sold. Keep that. In case I ever want to use. Did I silence this or not? No, it's got a suppressor, so it shouldn't have been heard. And we have the coachman. Which probably beats exterminator, to be honest with you. So we'll put exterminator away. Right, so now we've got a bit more carry capacity back because I just got rid of a bunch of things. Right, let's hope I'm not carrying it. I'm not supposed to carry. Oh yeah, and while I was off camera, I got that up to max isolation. Negotiation I can only do when I do quests, and deception I can't seem to find these ships. Like all I find is enemy ships. I don't find friendly ships I can just talk to and pirate. I don't know what's going on. Am I so late into the game that I can't find it into pirate anymore? We'll have to look it up and see. Right, anyway. Oh yeah, I might look that up. Clover's Diary. It's on a desk.
Smellers,
Right, her diary is on a desk somewhere.
just one quiet day.
Can't talk, I've got a deadline coming up.
What? I'm working here.
Okay. And she genuinely wants to help this man. No, let's not tell her we just stole her diary. Hey, Mass, we just stole your diary. We're ready to tell the man what you think about him.
Keep it moving.
I'm hoping that once I complete these quests or sitting there like that, it'll let me have quest markers again. Because there's no conflict of quests at that point.
Hello, my friend. So glad you stopped by today.
Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt to Kilcor.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
Read this, might change your mind. Or persuade you should take the money. There might be a bribery option in there. So if there isn't, we can fail it on purpose. If not, yeah, no. Nah, read this, might change your mind.
Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
It's okay, some people are just oblivious to this sort of thing.
I've been told the only thing thicker than the rock on Volai is my skull. But lucky for me, Miss McKenna was able to look beneath the surface. Regardless, you have done me a service.
Sable!
For that, I thank you.
Oh, you're chewing a
You
bone.
can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I hope you have a glorious day, my friend.
Alright, let's go see Chloe. Or in first name terms. Why'd you still tell me to talk to Subaru? Oh, is this another quest altogether? Oh yeah, it probably is.
Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as
Right, let's go through these. Our feelings between you and Clover are mutual.
I do have feelings for her, And maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
Is there anything I can do to help you save your store?
You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And you were the final element that was missing.
Oh God.
If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
Sounds simple enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know.
Well, you could get off your ass and
Let
do
me know when
things.
those flyers have been handed out.
Haven't seen the leech in a while.
Well, that's going to set off a whole question. Merchants wanting different things.
What?
Right, Clover is
Welcome to
accepted.
Keltport. Lovely day for it.
Accepted your offer.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Alright. Right, so this wants me to go deal with the Scow one. Okay. Okay, so it wants me to do this to the SSN. Okay. I don't know why the SSN message needs to be delivered, but the game's decided that's what needs to be done, so I need to do that to get it out the way, and so the my quest log can be freed up. I don't know what's happened. It's because I had to use console commands to get rid of that quest. It was, you know, when the ship wasn't spawning people.
If you have a new story, my source is back. Here to report anything else?
Captain Petrov's ship, the Scow, was robbed.
I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery. But she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there?
I was the one robbing him! That's gonna be the funniest answer. I was robbing him.
Oh boy. Anything you tell me as a source, I won't reveal. But there's limits to my journalistic integrity. That said, I've heard maybe the captain had it coming. Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an
Oh
eccentric.
God! Look at
What
her
was your
face.
impression of him?
Look at her face. He was a hoarder and liked to collect anything strange or unusual.
I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it?
A giant golden statue. Giraffe! That's the funniest answer, but yeah. That's an unusual artifact dug up on some planet.
Artifact, you say? I've been hearing whispers about those lately. Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination.
Why do you want it to be true?
You mean besides the ratings? I just want to live in a galaxy where eccentric millionaires have out-of-control zoos. But just give it to me straight.
I didn't actually sit, but let's be nice to her. That's 100% correct.
Some days, it is worth it to get out of bed. I love it. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed for it later. And here's your payment.
Oh my god! Now I get to tell her about the rest of the
Talk
stories.
and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win-win.
I have new. Was it a Terramorph attack on New Atlantis?
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that?
I'm in the UC Vanguard and was investigating recent Terramorph activity.
The Vanguard was involved. That's good to know. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things?
I was just focused on protecting the civilians and staying alive. I didn't have time to think.
Pure instinct, huh? It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here.
The Terramorph Management Division has been created to make sure it never happens again.
That's a mouthful. A thankful you guys are around mouthful. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one. You have another story for me?
Yeah, Gal bank robbery in Aquila.
You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left, the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true?
My first time there too. Welcome to Aquila. Don't mind the robbery.
I hear the robbers are provided free of charge. All part of the scheme. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang?
The Marshal and I worked together and the gang were all arrested.
I'm sure he was thankful for your assistance. These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt?
Thankfully there are no casualties, not even any injuries I know of.
That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye.
Desperate people do desperate things. Desperate people do desperate things. The Rangers kept it from turning into a massacre.
That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this.
Hi!
You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop?
Oh, there was a big battle between Sistef and Crimson Fleet.
Of course you were. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, Sister finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less. How were you involved?
I was working undercover. I was part of the SysDef operation. I worked with Commander Kibuya Kande.
Directly with him? I got that right? Wow. Okay. So, the Vigilants went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add?
It took the coordinated effort of many people for the operation to succeed.
Oh, so the standard happy to be part of the team boilerplate. I can type that quote in my sleep. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero. And SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts?
He deserves those accolades. It's an honor to work with him.
That's a common refrain. He was respected before this, but now? And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you.
What's this one? Scientists by the tree and build the armorly. It's like go build the fucking armorly. I don't even need to fast travel for that one. Now once we build the armorly, well, I can do that and then unbuild it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going through the Unity right now. And visit my new home in the world. This is really trying to force me down all the quests, isn't it? Oh, there's another one. Oh no, it's freedom. Never mind. It's just the way it angled. It looked like it was a fourth. I know this one. It's the horny tree. The tree wants to mate and it's got no mate.
Unleashing what sources have called.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Is something wrong? You sound concerned.
Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I'd love to help.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Oh boy, locate the biosensors without quest markers to help you. One was up here somewhere. There it is. I mean, honestly, this is the way quests used to be. You don't get quest markers, you have to run around looking. But the important thing is the quest marker's gone now, so I can probably move on to doing the next one, which is visit your home in the well. Doing. And now it wants me to do this one. How's this? Oh, we go up here later, don't we? Uh-huh. Ah, there we go. I'll be right back, miss. I'm going to go build the armor early, and then I'll be right back to deal with you. Yeah, Sergeant Yumi wants to work. You're right, okay. I don't like this being like this. I need to find a way to fix this. Man, like I said, this is my temporary fix. It's just trying to get rid of all the quests they've marked for me. Or at least doing all the things it's marking for me. And hopefully at some point it will say, right, oh here, you can go back to the quest you want. I swear it's just highlighting anything that's nearby.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a database.
Right, so it's not going to go away.
5 hours.
Okay, so next episode we're going to have to do that. Mm-hmm.
You're looking as glorious as ever, Captain.
Why is Vasco standing on my ship? Never mind. Anyway, next episode we are going to run around to do the 3-star ranger quest line. That's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.